dream. Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top.
Lynn Thomas in the box now. No man for the strike. Hit the air right field. Tucker should have it. And there's 2 outs. Now a long throw to first. So first and second with 2 outs. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Sanchez. Out to center.
¿Quién dijo? Te mentiroso.
And that is that.
No mentiroso. Ustedes no estaban nada. Una flor. ¿Cómo que eso suena tan duro para que ya de petas? Mentiroso.
And we're back here at Fenway Park. And now Anthony Garcia. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Lopez, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, a curve, and he works at a sinker.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Now the third baseman, Joe Dunham. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. At the initial offer. And the righty deals. And ball 1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play. With 2 strikes, some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch.
Goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
At the plate, Jose Marmolejo. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
First and third, 1 down. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield back, all you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball. You got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. Strikeout looking is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big hit.
Gainer Diaz. The next to hit takes low for a ball. Center base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's 1-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Led off the game with a strikeout. That's in there. And that is strike one. Dunham, the lead runner at second. Diaz at first, 2 out of the inning. Tied him up inside with that one.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
2 on, 2 outs. Ground ball right side, walk. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even at 1 apiece. Back now at Fenway. Here's Byron Buxton. Means back to work. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Walner settles under this one. Corrals it. And there's 1 away. Now Correa up to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Breaking ball inside. Okay, that's ball 1. Down, base is empty. Correa with a swing and a deep drive left field. That's carrying well. High off the light tower and gone. A towering blast. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-1.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come.
Forced to get out of the way of the first pitch.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Means maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Here's Royce Lewis. No question about this one. It's out of here. A massive home run. It's 4-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Brian Abreu on to pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Struck him out swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Ryan Mountcastle will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on the tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Back here in Fenway, Gleyber Torres up to the plate. And the right-hander back to work. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way instead of a fly out to left.
The other way, and he beats the ship.
No tiene caballo.
So they can get one out single.
¿Dónde?
Dame dinero,
Waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just to see the ground ball the other way. Had eyes on it.
¿Quieres para la actualidad? ¿Cierra entonces? ¿Cierra?
Ah, claro, los cuartos, la comida.
Todo. Ayuda a toda la tierra, todo bien.
Párame esta ropa, por favor, que se me botó así.
¿Pero lo subís?
Esa ropa me la pones aquí.
Ahí está. Ya, le dieron lo que aprender. Ahí está. ¿De quién? Que prende la llave. ¿De quién? Ahí está.
Righty to the plate. Pitch misses there. And now it's even 1-1. Tucker stands at first with one out. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Anthony Garcia, the next to hit, doubled in his first debut. Line drive. Margot brings it in for the third out. Start of the fourth. Now here is Lane Thomas. And a pitch. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1. You know, Senga, they talk about Red Sox nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont. Runner takes off. Cut on and miss. Throw, save. Chris's wheels with a difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Brave checks the runner, and he dives back in safely.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
And it's second. So the foul ball makes it 1-2. Pickoff throw, and he's back in on a dive. Runner at second, nobody out. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Wait.
And a 1-2 again. Good job to fight that one off. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One away.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just punched it up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Fires over to first. That takes care of Buxton. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. This is inside. Ball one. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's got a chance. In comes the run from third. It's 5-1. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 5-1. Back here at Fenway, here's the third baseman, Joe Dunham. And a pitch. That one is blasted. Left field towards the monster. And it's over the monster and off the billboard. That was blasted to the moon. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-2.
Versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Now a chance for Matt Wallner. Swinging a foul over the screen and back.
Bello, sácate ahí ya. Y cierra la llave.
Nobody on, nobody out. Here in the bottom.
Cierra la llave, sácate ahí.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. And they're chipping away. It's 5-3. That one just sounded different.
Well, it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there.
And here's the first baseman, Jose Marmolejo. Swings through that one. 1-1. Los Indians. Fouled off. He was late. Got it by him for the K. Now the catcher up to hit, Yainer Diaz. And he's already singled in this game. Pitch
Oye,
misses.
dejen eso. Mira eso, lo que están haciendo. Váyanse a bañar.
One out, base is empty. Here's a high chopper. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Here's a 1-1. That's smashed towards center. Buxton hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
No, that's that slurve right there. He's doing extremely well. What a break.
Swings and blocks one deep to left center. On the warning track, and hauls it in. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5-3. Back in Boston, top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Royce Lewis. And here it comes. That's a slider for a strike. Lewis measures 6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Swinging a drive, deep right field. That one's carrying. And gone! Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 6-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other.
Mello, cómprame donde tengo 15 pesos malagueta. Digo, que yo no voy a allá. Cómprame 10 pesos malagueta. ¿Qué no tiene? Ah, pues te estás bañando, la está bien la
It was
cara.
exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Right-handed reliever. Chop to the left side. Over to first. One away here in the 5th.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter.
Mello, abórense bien, rebáñense bien.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Brian Mountcastle. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe a average speed, but he does. That one drilled left field. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and he'll to second safely.
That's a good sound coming off there.
Pero no me lo entreguen ahora para allá, ustedes me lo mojan.
That's one of those swings where you just don't even
Dámelo ahí mismo.
That's a cool stroke.
¿Tú quieres papel ahora? Pero no se limpia.
So
Ustedes me lo mojan, no me gusta entrar papel, no están bañados. Ustedes me lo mojan, papel.
That one fouled off.
qué te comes?
That's the third. Throws the first in time. Here's Lane Thomas. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Next offering is outside. Man on second, 2 down. Right through there for a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Mountcastle around third. The throw in, it's offline. The run comes in.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And here is Sanchez. Thomas, the runner at first with 2 gone. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 1 left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Aces out front here, 7. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Just missed. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Sanchez going back on this one, and it's off the Green Monster. And just a single as they hustle the ball back to the infield.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong ground and swing.
Lo ponen en su carrito ahí, se siguen bromando, gritando.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Fastball for a strike. So now former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Next offering is down low. Tucker goes for power. He's got 30 homer power.
¿Cómo?
Esa vaina de
Ah, que lo pusiste seguro pegado que se queme.
But the strikeout rate is under 20%. Righty delivers. There's a swing and a drive. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Cut off, throw to second, but he's in there easily. And now here is Gilberto Celestino. Foul ball. And the 0-1. Foul ball there. The 0-2 stays alive. And the right-hander deals. Oh, and this one gets away. Tag, and he's out at the plate. That one misses. The count now 2-2. gets the swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he just ran out of patience there. It took a couple of pitches to even that count off with 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Anthony Garcia now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And he chases that one. Third out. Top of the 6th inning. Leading off, Byron Buxton. Singing, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the
Hola,
ball
Tesoro, váyase.
and just automatically
Espérame.
assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite radio gold glover
Hey, Mambu, Mambu.
Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Gets it to first. That takes care of Buxton. That one finds the zone. And there's a ball. Base is empty, 1 away in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch.
And a foul ball. 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And he deals. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 3 up, 3 down that time. So they turn things over to the righty, Garrett Cole.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Drifts towards it. And a foul ball. That missed by a lot. And it count is made one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Nestor Cortez Jr., the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Baz also getting ready.
Que salgan del baño ya, oye.
The wide and pitch. And that's outside. Just off the outside edge.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Good play appearance. Able to take the walk.
He tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And at first, now at the plate, Matt Wellman. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It's a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Marmalade once again, takes the strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. At the belt and fires. And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes, account.
Venga, pollito, tenga, está bien. Venga.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Diaz, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one missed. Down off of first with 2 away.
Oye, se ponen locos porque no tengo mala vida.
And that one hammered out towards left field. That one back there, and it is gone way over the monster. A gigantic blast. It's 7-5. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Hits it out of the ballpark.
That was the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to Mountcastle. That ends the frame. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 7. Well, Jonathan Guzman. The pitch. To third. Tosses to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Pitch hitter coming on. Austin Riley looking to start something with 1 gone. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. In the air out towards right center. Tucker really on his horse for it. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And there are 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Tucker hauls it in to end the inning. Staying in the game on defense, Jonathan Guzman. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. Also into the ball game, number 67. He takes over as the new first baseman. On the mound now, number 95.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here is Gleyber Torres. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. And down the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. That's a double, and he's got a 4-hit day.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
Celestino swings through it for strike one. Tying run at the plate.
They're right at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Out to short, Correa. Throws to first in time.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. You need to make a good play right there.
Next is the designated hitter, Anthony Garcia. 1 for 3. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. And Garcia gets a piece.
Early in the count, you have to be really careful because of that power. But then, if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball. He's a threat deep into the count as well.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Curve on the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. No advance. Good. We go to the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Connor Wong. The pitch. And a pitch. And that takes the inside corner.
Oh, this guy is so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even if he's not ready to pull the trigger. He's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And now the DH, Lane Thomas. Inside, almost got him. Popped in the air, right field.
Mira, oye, dije puso rojo. ¿Y qué tú haces en cuero todavía, muchacho?
Bases
Pero no, a ver.
Here's the left fielder, Sanchez.
Mira.
That's in there, and that's strike one. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 8th.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting him through this inning only down.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Yohan Duran will take over here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So digging in, Joe Dunham. And a pitch. Big swing and a miss. Duran goes 6 feet 5 inches, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Got him looking. And now run away.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And the batter now, Matt Wallner. Pitch misses there.
Esos pantalones, yo voy a tener, me regalaron muchos que se ponen un pantalón que me sirve de la cintura. Un pantalón de deporte siempre quedan flojo ahí.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
Ya, oye, dije.
Chiquito que tiene.
Está bien, por lo menos ya.
Que es más de
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now
Parece más que ya, como ellos.
He's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Bases empty, 1 away. Bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one hit to first. This looks like extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Throw into second. And that's it done.
Deja eso ahí, muchachos. Déjame ese celular ahí.
Pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield. It's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Runner at second. And now the first baseman, Jose Marmolejo. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And fouled off. 1 out and runner at second. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Tying run at the plate. That one misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Ese bello, ese es tuyo. Mira, en la ponchera, mira, me busca uno.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment.
El tuyo también,
His team needs him.
Diaz in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Walner at second with 2 down.
Mira, generosa, mira, mira. Te voy a dar 2 pedas. Mira eso, llena de
And
esa
it goes
cosa.
just foul.
Ahora está haciendo 2 nargas que quedaste a ti.
Right-hander
Esa
kicks
Toyota.
Diaz.
Chacha.
This one belted. Deep left field. On its way.
Nada que botaste, ¿eh?
He
La
fires
trama.
that one out of here.
Uy,
He's done it again.
ya se cayó del piso.
Game. It's
Mire,
7.
era uno papá.
Lights the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big
Deja,
moments.
sí.
Right there, made a statement big time. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
La lo vete allí en la olla blanca. En la olla blanca, la.
So the lineup
La
flips
la
over.
olla.
And down to shortstop, Jeremy Pena. And a good eye there. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. That one found hard the other way. The pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. Margot makes the catch. And that will end the inning. But this clutch home run gets us even again.
Chacha.
And we're deadlocked here at 7-7. Back now is going to be a pinch hitter to lead off. Pedro Severino.
And he's just looking to get something going any way he can here. Trying to untie his ball.
Ahí me llevo ando.
Abreu back to work. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. Pitching change here, Chris Paddock. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Guarda, muchacho. Vete, me cayó un vicio.
Ay, ay, ay. Le doy pila, le doy pila, le doy pila. Le doy una pila, le doy una
The left
pila.
side, but it is well fouled.
Pon allí en el carrito, pon allí que no dura nada.
Ella dura más ahí que el camino. Mira, después se malagueta con Fernando. Quiero que malagueta.
take.
Back to work, 3-2 down. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Fought off foul. Here's your one. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here comes the throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
One of the hardest things
Ya está aquí ya, ¿oíste? ¿Viste lo que te dije?
ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
In the air to left center. And his one-hopper off the wall should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. In comes the run for second. It's now 8-7.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Only making a move for a pinch hitter. Number 2, he gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone. Slice the other way and foul. Late with the swing there. Danny Jansen to hit here. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Nunca voy a ponerlo ahí, tío. Elia, ¿y vos no te puesto un poloche? No te puesto nada. Vaya, pon un poloche. Búsquelo.
Out to short. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So coming into the game now on defense, Vinny Pasquantino.
Ya estoy ahí.
First and third.
Listo,
2
estoy
away.
ahí.
And here's the first baseman.
Vas a poner ahí poloche, muchachos. No quiero estar en cuero ahí.
Swing and a miss. Comebacker into the mound. Slings the first. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Now into the ball game.
Ya corta la nariz para allá, de nuevo, no te la sacudes.
And man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Torres goes after that one for strike 1.
Big-time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
One-run game, bottom 9. And now 1 and 2.
The healthy cut, tough pitch. toss of the ball.
Next offering is into dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the I'm sure sometimes where pitchers rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Kyle Tucker waiting for a turn at the plate. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Next to hit, Kyle Tucker. 4 for 4, 2 doubles and 2 singles. Little chopper rolls foul. A 1-run lead in the last half of inning number 9. The pitch. That misses. 1-2 to count. And downstairs. Righty to the plate. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 3. These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Celestino swings through it for strike 1. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, number 12.
And this is a big bat coming through. Definitely a little added pressure on here.
Kicks Indians. And that one fouled off. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Got him! And that's the ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You've got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very